Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome again. I am here again, Mrs. Little, with another language arts lesson. Now today we are going to look at the use of different types of adjectives. Now, the last time I was here, we talked about what is an adjective. Do you remember what I said an adjective is? Very good. We said that an adjective is a word that we use to tell us something more about a noun. And we sometimes call them describing words. Very good. Now today we are going to go more into describing nouns. Do you know what is a noun? Okay then, so I want you to think about it, and later down we are going to recap what is a noun. Okay, boys and girls? Very good. Now, I have a question for you. I want you to look at this question. What would you say if you see a blue polar bear? What will come to your mind? It's not real. It's a picture. Or probably a blue light is shining on it. What do you say? It's too far away, that's why it's blue? Why are you saying all of that? Yes, because we know that polar bears are not blue. What color are polar bears? They are white. Very good. So we are going to go into our lesson today, but before we do that, I want you to sing along with this song. Watch this video and sing along.
Big, 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 little, 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 long, 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 short, 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 clean, clean, dirty, 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 tall, 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 short, fast, slow. An elephant is big, 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 big. An ant is little, 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 little. A cat is clean, 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 clean. A pig is dirty, fast, slow. Big, 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 little, 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 long, 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 short, 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 clean, clean, dirty, 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 tall, 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 short, fast, slow.
Welcome back, boys and girls. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Now, remember earlier I asked you, what is a noun? And I know you had some time to think. I wanted to know what is a noun. What did you say? Very good. A noun is sometimes what we call a naming word. Why do we call it a naming word? Because, tell me, it tells us the name of people or a person, place, thing, or an animal. So it gives us the names of people, places, animals, or things. Now you just viewed that video and I know you were skipping all the way, you were dancing, you were having fun. And there were some nouns that we saw in that video. Can you tell me one that you saw? Yes, you saw an elephant. Right. That elephant, look at it good. What else did you see? You saw an ant running in the bush there along those twigs. And that elephant, and we see that elephant is eating something. It's eating what? Grass. So the words elephant, grass, and ant, all of these are what we call nouns. Now the video was doing something else with these. Now it didn't just say elephant, 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 ant, ant, ant. It tells us something more about the elephant. What did it say about the elephant? It said that the elephant, think about it, and the grass. Let us look back at that picture of the elephant. We look at that elephant. Think about it, boys and girls. What are something more you can tell me about the elephant? You can talk about its color and its size. What can you say about the ant? Okay, let us describe the elephant some more. Okay, let us go to the elephant. So, the children saw a blank elephant at the zoo. The children saw a blank elephant at the zoo. When you look at that elephant, we have two words there below. We have big and we have tiny. What more can you tell me about that elephant? It is very good. It's a big elephant. And that word big is telling us what size it is. What size it is. Now, when the children went into the garden, they saw something crawling on the ground. They said there were lots of blank ants in the garden. Huge, little. What do you think when you saw that ant? Was that ant huge or was it a little ant? Very good, boys and girls. There were lots of little ants in the garden. So you are doing well by using the different types of adjectives to describe the nouns that you see. And when we do this, it makes our writing more interesting and it gives color to our writing. So in that video, we saw the elephant, we saw the ant, we also saw the elephant eating grass. What was the color of the grass the elephant was eating? Very good. Green grass. It was eating green grass. Wonderful, boys and girls. Now, before Mrs. Snag was talking about Sam's Mother's Day gift or Mother's Day, another word for gift, when you give somebody a gift, a present, very good, to his mom. And he was all excited in presenting this gift to his mom. Why do you think he was excited? Why? Because he loved his mom, he appreciates her, and he wanted to do something special for her. So we are going to look back at the story of Sam's mother, and we are going to say something more about Sam's mother, how Sam sees his mom, because he just don't go about and say, I have a mommy. He likes to express himself how he sees his mommy. He likes to describe his mommy even more. So let us look at this picture of Sam's mother, Sam and his mother. And I want you to look carefully at it. Ooh, they look so happy in that. Very good. Look at it. And we are going to look for some words there that can describe Sam's mother. Why you think Sam will give his mother that gift? So think about it, boys and girls. What are some of the words there you think Sam will use to describe his mother? Okay, very good. The first one, he will say she is kind. Very good. She is kind. Let us look at the other one. Will Sam say that she is beautiful? Let us look at the word. Will she be beautiful? Does she look beautiful? Does she look very good? She does. What about that last word? What is that last word? Evil. Evil. You think Sam's mother is evil based on the story that you heard from Mrs. Snag? Do you think Sam will describe his mother as an evil mother? No, I don't think so. Let us look at another word. Caring. Sam's mother is caring. Yes. Very good, boys and girls. And the last one, loving. Loving. So Sam, when he goes to school and his teacher asks him, how can you describe your mother to me? I don't know, I never met her. I want you to describe her to me. And Sam will probably stand up in front of the class and he will give this sentence. Let us read the sentence that Sam will use to tell his teacher something more about his mom. Let us go, boys and girls. Sam's mother is a kind, beautiful, caring, loving person. So all of those words in red are what we call different types of adjectives. They are types of adjectives that is telling us who Sam's mom is. She is a kind person, a beautiful person, a caring and loving person. So you know when you go to Sam's home to get some of that cake that mommy probably left over from Mother's Day, that because she is such a wonderful person, she will share with you. Very good, boys and girls. I want us to look some more at Sam's mom. And we are going to look at Sam's mom hair. What can you say about her hair? Look at her hair. It looks very good. So we can say Sam's mom has black, curly, short hair. So all of those we are using to describe Sam's mother. And we look at the word black, and that is an adjective of what? Color. Very good. And curly, what kind, what type of hair she has. And short, it is talking about the length of her hair or the size, the length of her hair, okay? Now, let us go. And we are going to do some more describing of nouns. We are going to look at some other pictures and we are going to describe them today using different types of adjective, because we will not always say the black dog, the brown dog. No, we can use different words or different adjectives to make our writing interesting. And that's what we want you boys and girls to do. When you are writing, we want interesting writing. We want to know that you are excellent writers. And when you use these rules, and when you use these words, and even our clues, we can make our writing interesting. Very good. Hallelujah. Very good. So let us look at what is on now. We see that there is a cake. Remember Miss Snag talk about Sam's cake to his mom? So when mom ate that cake, how do you think mom will see how it tastes? It tastes what? Very what? Sweet, creamy. Oh, when she took a bite of that cake, she said, "Ooh, it is what? Sweet." It is sweet. And as she ate it, this is what Sam's mother thought of the cake. So we are going to put it into a sentence now, using what Miss Snag has said in her reading before. Let us read the sentence that will describe how mom felt about the cake. Mom said that the cake was what, boys and girls? What that adjective will be? Delicious. Delicious. It is very sweet and delicious. Very good. So you can use that word when you are talking about food, different things that you will eat. What are some other things that will taste delicious to you? I know somebody say, Miss, I like Kentucky, delicious for me. I know that. I know you like Kentucky. But what else? An apple is delicious and very good for you. Even a banana. Right. And let me see those who love our golden apples. Those are delicious and healthy for you. So fruits, healthy fruits are delicious. Okay, so you can use that word, boys and girls, this week to talk about things that you like to eat. So instead of saying it nice, you can say it is delicious. Very good. Okay, let us look at the next picture. Who is there looking out, peeping through that window? Remember what Mrs. Snack said? When he was there anxiously waiting, he was peeping through, or he looked through the window. How did the writer in the passage describe the window? Did it say Sam looked through a long window or a short window? Or did the writer just say he looked through a window? So window here is the noun that is being described, and the author of that passage said something more about the window. What did he say? It is short. It is short. Very good. So let us put that in a sentence. So we are going to use short. So, Sam looked through the blank window to see his mom. Sam looked through the long window or the short window. Very good. He looked through the short window. Just like Mrs. Little, if I'm going to describe myself, somebody will say Mrs. Little is a short lady. So if you want to know the teacher that comes on VC3 with you, teaching your language, you say, that short teacher that comes there teaching us language arts, that's Mrs. Little. So you can even describe me even more. Very good, boys and girls. Let us look at the next noun that we are going to describe. What is that? A cup of tea. How will it feel if you drink it? Look at it carefully. What is coming out at the top? Steam. Remember Miss Sam talk about clues? Using our context clues to figure out things even though the words are not there. So what will you say about this tea? If you drink it, it will be cold or hot. Let us look at the sentence and see. Let us look at our sentence and let us read it. Sam's mom likes to drink what? Hot tea before going to bed. So that cup of tea, when you drink it, because of the steam, you know it will be hot. It will be hot. So the tea there, they describe it as being hot. Go down to the next one. Let us look at this gentleman. How does it feel? I see all the boys and girls home feeling it for him. It is very what? Heavy. It is heavy. So let us look at the sentence. Let us put it in a sentence. The man is carrying a heavy box. Where is he carrying it? On his back. So the box is very heavy because you see that he is straining. So they describe the box as heavy. So boys and girls, we use all of these different types of adjectives to describe our nouns. And they must be correct. Because let us go back to that picture. Now, if I had said the man is carrying a light box, would that have been true? No, because when you look at his expression using the context clues that Mrs. Snack talked about, we know that that box is not light. So we could not have said that the man is carrying a light box, because based on his expression or how he looks, we know that that box is heavy. It is heavy. So when we are describing our nouns, we have to make sure to use the correct adjective to describe the nouns. Remember at the beginning, we saw the elephant, and we looked at the elephant, and we saw that the elephant was big. So you cannot say that the elephant is small. By looking at the elephant in that picture, you know that it was big. So the children can say the children saw a small elephant at the zoo because that elephant was big. Now, when we look at the color of the elephant, could the children say they saw a pink elephant? What did it? No, because elephants are not pink. What color is the elephant there? Gray. So you have to remember, boys and girls, when you are describing your nouns, even when you want to use the words to make your writing interesting, you have to make sure that you're using the right adjective for the right noun, to describe the right noun. Now I want us to look at Sam's mom dog. Let us go down to their dog. And he's asking you to describe him. So remember I said we have to use the correct type of adjectives to describe the correct noun. You must put the correct word to describe it. So let us look at that dog. And if we are going to talk about its color, what color you see in there to describe that dog? Pink? No. Seen a purple dog? Have you ever seen a purple dog before? In cartoons, right? But is that real? No. So how will we describe the color of Sam's dog? We will say that he is very good. Sam and his mom has a brown dog. His color, his fur is brown. But if we look at his nose, go back at his nose. Look at his nose. What will you say there? It's black. Let us look at his ears. How will you describe the size or the length of his ears? You can say he has long ears. It's very flappy there. Very good. Now let us look at him again. And we want to look at his size. What would you say about him? Sam and his mom has what type of dog? We can say that they have a what dog? A tiny dog? A short dog? A little dog? Will you say that? We can say that they have a huge dog because he is very huge and or big. So we can use huge or big. Very good, boys and girls. And Sam always warned his friends when they come over by him. He always tell them, when you come by me, I need you to call me first. Why you think Sam is telling them to call him first? What type of dog will tell you Sam has? If he said, make sure you call me first. Think about, boys and girls, use your clues as Miss Sam said. And we are going to describe what type of dog Sam has again when he tells his friend, don't come by me unless you call me. Somebody is saying vicious. And it comes back to what Miss Sam said about the C-I, shh, sound. Very good. Can be vicious. And we look at the CI there. Bad. We like to say in Vincentian language, a bad dog. He has a bad dog. What else? Or we can use another word, fierce. Very good. Sam and his mom has a fierce dog. So all of these words, boys and girls, we want you to use them. We want you to use your adjectives very carefully and correctly. Make sure when you're describing your nouns, you put the right color to the noun, the right size, the taste, even the sound. Because if a baby is sleeping, would you say that that baby is loud or noisy? No, you say she's very quiet. She's quiet, okay? A quiet baby lying in the crib there. Okay, so you have to remember to use your correct type of adjectives to your noun. And when you do that, you will make your writing very interesting. So remember today we look at the different use of adjectives and using them correctly. We look at Sam's mom and we describe her, and we came up that she is a kind person, a loving person, a beautiful person, and that type of person will give you the clue that you want to be around that person because that person will take care of you. Now, before we go, we are going to look at one more picture to wrap up, and let me see if you can use your adjectives correctly to describe Sam here in the last picture. Look at Sam carefully. What is Sam holding in his hand? An apple. Very good. And we are going to use some adjectives to describe Sam as we wrap up our lesson. What is Sam wearing? Is Sam wearing a purple t-shirt? Do you see a purple t-shirt there? No, we are going to use our correct color adjective to describe his t-shirt. And what it is? It's a yellow t-shirt. Look at his pants. He has on a short pants. Very good. He has on a short pants. Look at his shoes. His shoes is very what? He has on a huge or a big shoes. You think that shoes is fitting his feet? I think it's too big for Sam. Very good. Yes, boys and girls. And his cap, he has on a purple cap. Let us look at the apple. How do you think the apple will taste? Delicious. And when he bites into it, it will be sweet. Very good. So we learned today to use different types of adjectives to describe nouns. And remember we said adjectives are describing words because it tells us something more about a noun. And we said a noun is a naming word. It tells us the name of people, places, animals,